Right. We back. More Steins Gate. I will. I'm desperately trying to finish this, even though I think I'm barely halfway through. Before I lose interest, but we are trying our best, and I am only going to be doing a short stream because I started late and I'm kind of tired, but I wanted to get some of it in to keep the streak up. I think we're 2 weeks now, which is very weird, but yes. The next day, Daru's nowhere to be found. Not, I need to see if I can get Okubo's voice back. I think I lost him yesterday. He went Wookiees, and I don't know. I couldn't figure out how to perfectly do it. But yeah. Not all that surprising, considering it's only been a day since everything went down. I doubt he wants to see me right now. If I had to guess, I'd bet he's at home working. It's kind of weird for someone who calls himself a super hacker to dwell on the past, but Daru not being here is actually pretty convenient for us. This is a photo of my mom. Suza holds out her cell phone. There's a photo of a woman with a dazzling smile on the screen. In her arms, she's holding a young child with an equally beaming smile, almost like the sun. This must be Suza when she was a kid. Unfortunately, Daru isn't in the photo. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious about what Daru looks like as a proper adult. I probably should have showed you this sooner. To be fair, I didn't think you were just walking around with a photo of your mum in your pocket. I guess most normal people don't do that, huh? It was just a minute ago. Suzo showed up at the lab, excitedly announcing that she had a photo of her mother. One can imagine my surprise at finding out that she had just forgotten to show me the photo she had. Though I suppose I'm partially to blame for not ever asking if she had one in the first place. Oh, and tangentially related. Whatever. Apparently there's a rule that any data on your cell phone has to contain as little information regarding the future as possible. That's all in the past, at least now that I have a little more to go on regarding your mother. This is good progress. Really? You think we can fix things? It's too early to say. Anyways, let's use what we have now to search the net. If Amada Yuki is a cosplayer, there might be photos of her online. We could use that to track her down, or at least find some info on her. I used the afternoon to run through every cosplay image I can find in an attempt to locate Yuki's photo. How'd it go? Suzo excitedly asked me once we've both met up again, but I slowly shake my head back and forth. Nothing yet, huh? I continue to look at cosplay sites into the evening, even looking into photos from past Komiba events, but with zero luck. I even end up heading into Akihabara with a photo of Yuki in hand, going from cosplay shop to cosplay shop. If I were a cosplayer, I'd be a regular at these sorts of places. Unfortunately, I once again came up empty-handed. Now that I think about it, wouldn't you ask that Mayuri, because she does cosplay stuff? Now that I think about it, fans in the genre come and go at a blistering pace, so she might hand make her costumes to fit whatever's hot at the time. It's even possible that she has a friend who makes cosplay for her, like Mayuri or something. There's no guarantee that she uses any of these stores. My mum always used to brag about how she was a pretty popular cosplayer, but I wonder if she was just exaggerating. Who knows? It's also possible that she only just recently started, which would mean that she's not actually famous yet. That said, there's always a chance that she was exaggerating or lying, but she's quite beautiful. I think it's safe to say that she was popular. Oh ho. Zuta looks at me with a knowing smile. Oh, what is it? Beautiful, huh? Yeah, so what? You think my mum's beautiful? I recall the photograph inside my mind. Well, I'm sure most people would agree. Honestly, she's wasted on Daru. Poor Daru. I see, so she's beautiful. What are you getting at? Nothing, it's just people always say I look a lot like my mum. Well, you certainly didn't take after Daru. For a moment I imagined Daru with his hair in braids. That was a mistake. So, what's your point? She really don't get it. You think my mum's beautiful, right? So if I look like my mum, that means... Susan has a huge smile on her face. You're 10 years too young. Oh, what? Don't get ahead of yourself. A little girl like you is still 10 years too young to be called a beautiful woman. In 10 years, you'll be an old geezer. Okay, you're into it. You'll be over 50. Shut up. Quit thinking of me like you're in 2036. What's she getting at? What's she getting so angry about? And anyways, now's not the time for petty squabbles. Alright, I think I'm finding the voice again. This is... What? You found her? No. Upon closer inspection, they look nothing alike. Oh. With no other option left to me. What an idiot. With no other options left to me, I ended up going back to my search on the internet. Sadly, my results are less than stellar. How did it go for you? Couldn't find anything, I take it? Not a thing. Suzu was looking through Mayuri's cosplay magazines, but had no luck. We've got nothing to show for our hard work. At this point, it's probably useless to keep the search going. We only have a day until Komima. After tomorrow, that is, the event starts. Our best bet now is to focus on getting Daru there, rather than trying to locate Amane Yuki. But after yesterday, that's not going to be easy. No matter how hard I rack my brain, I can't come up with a scenario in which he'd go to Komima if I invited him. But what if Suzu had invited him instead? Needless to say, we already gave that a shot. However, his answer was no. I figured he'd probably be incapable of saying no to a request from Suzu, but apparently he's really focused on his work. He's probably thinking that it's okay to miss out on some fun now because eventually his hard work will bear fruit further down the line. But we can't let things continue as it is. We have to get Daru to Komima no matter what. And there's another problem on top of all of that. Daru needs to feel like it's destiny. Destiny? Exactly. So simply getting them to meet isn't going to be enough. If we want to play it safe, we need to make sure that Daru feels like his meeting with Amane Yuki at Komima was even more fateful than what had happened with you. We need to press upon him that this is the choice of Steins Gate. So basically, we need to manipulate things so seems like his destined partner. Exactly. That said, he ended up thinking you were in the love with him just because of a hug. We can do something similar with Amane Yuki. We accomplish our mission. But it didn't work with Faris, so I don't know why you would be relying on that. That sounds good, but Komima's only a day away. Are we going to be able to do this? Suzu's expression darkens. Ever since last night, she's been trying her best to keep her uneasiness from surfacing, but for just a moment, her true feelings creep out. I don't blame her. What's this, August? I thought Comica or whatever was that like New Year, so it's like right at the end of the year, and then it's like in summer, isn't it? I guess it's different for this, but it's weird that it's different. I pretend that I didn't see it. Good evening, Ocarine. How are you doing? Mayuri entered the lab, 120% more cheerful than usual. She's probably still thinking about the incident yesterday. I don't want her to have to worry about things, so I respond as normally as possible. Ah, Mayuri, done with work? Nope, I need to go give Fubuki-chan and Katie-chan the Komima costumes now. At the edge of the room, I see big paper bags with costumes in them. She probably made them when I wasn't around. Got it, be careful, it's already dark outside. Why don't you ask your friends about the cosplay then? Mayushi's not a little kid. I'll be fine. It's Suzu-san. Suzu-san. Tutu. Suzu-san. Don't tell me. Mayu happily trots over to Suzu. She peeks at the magazine she's holding. I knew it. Are you interested in cosplay, Suzu-san? Well, I guess I sort of am. Really? Then, oops. Then do you want to try cosplaying at Komima the day after tomorrow? To tell you the truth, I really wanted to make a certain costume, and I did, but there's nobody to wear it. I was wondering what to do. Mario looks at Suzu from the top to bottom. Yeah, Mayushi thinks it would be a perfect fit on you, Suzu-san. But I have things to do the day after tomorrow, right, Okabe? Cosplay, huh? I see, I get it now. That's the only option left. How's this gonna work? I don't see the thread or what's going on here. Are you listening to me? Mayuri, I need a favor from you. A favor? If Mayushi listens, will Suzu-san cosplay? Oh wait, I said I can't. Yes, absolutely. Really? Oh wait, Okabe, do you realize what you're saying? What do you want me to do? I'd like you to prepare the following things. I put my mouth up to Mayuri's ear and whisper what I need. So, can you do it? Yeah, okay with me. It just has to be ready by tomorrow evening, right? Yep, I'm counting on you. This is a small price to play if it means Suzu-san will wear my new costume. I said I... Oh no, I'm going to be late. I have to see Fubuki-chan and Katie-chan. Anyways, Mayushi will bring the stuff tomorrow evening. Mayuri hurriedly grabs the paper bags from the corner of the room and cheerfully rushes out of the lab. Okabe Rinto, you really realize I can't cosplay, right? It'll be fine. You have the elite blood of both an otaku and a cosplayer flowing through your veins. You'll be a natural. True. Is that supposed to be a compliment? Putting Suzu's grumbling aside, I take my cell phone out of my pocket. Now, all that's left is... Oh, I thought he was going to do the talking to himself thing. Cool, assistant. I select the appropriate name from my phone's contact list and press the call button. The phone rings several times and finally connects. What do you want? That's no way for an assistant to greet her boss. God, how many times do I have to tell you I'm not your assistant? Details. That doesn't matter right now. Doesn't matter. You're the one who brought it up. Fine, whatever. Anyways, I called you because there's something I wanted to ask you. And what might that be? What might that be? Do you have any interest in cosplay? I mean, that's gonna be a no, right? So, the next night, I'm waiting in front of the lab for a certain someone to arrive. Operation has entered its final stage. This is it, the last piece of the puzzle. Hey, is he really going to come? Don't worry, here come. Wink. I replied to the voice coming from behind me inside the pawn shop workshop. Just show yourself, no matter what. Leave the rest to me, understand? Aren't we around the same age? Don't you think you're being kind of bossy? What do you expect? I'm a mad scientist of chaos. It's what I do. That's not a reason. Quiet, he's here. I can feel her presence practically disappear. As she vanishes, I see a massive frame come into view from out of the twilight.
Huh? Were you waiting for me this whole time, Ocarine?
Yes, I'm here to apologize to you. Take this as a sign of how serious I am. I turn and face Daru as he walks straight up to me. Then I bow deeply. I'm sorry about the other day. I have no idea what I was thinking, saying things like that. Forgive me, please.
What? You don't need to bow like that. Like I said on the phone, I feel pretty bad about what happened too. So come on, lift your head. It's all water under the bridge, right?
No, I can't let this go. Not to mention, I made you come all the way out here. Let me at least treat you to a hot meal.
Oh, well, I guess if you really want to, I'll take you up on your offer.
Today, around you, I called Daru. At first, perhaps due to what happened the other day, he didn't answer. I didn't give up, though, and after several minutes of calls, I managed to get him on the phone. That was when I apologized to him as best as I could. Daru's attitude towards the whole thing almost caused me to lose my cool several times, but Suzo managed to keep him calm. Daru said he was still busy with work, but I persuaded him to meet with me so I could at least buy him a meal. That brings us to the present. This all worked out as well as it has because Daru is very easy to read. I'm an observant person, so I have a good handle on when Daru tends to get hungry.
So, where are we going?
Good question. What would you like to eat, Daru? This is my way of making things right, so I want to make you happy or something.
Okay, yes, hello. Alright then, let's see. I'll have Menchi Katsu at Kitchen Gyro.
Goodness. I was afraid of him as saying he wanted to eat Maru 4 or something. At least Daru hasn't completely lost his mind. I got it. Then let's head to Jiro.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go eat.
Oh. Perhaps due to his own hunger, Daru is in high spirits. He sings his bizarre song as we start walking in the direction of Kitchen Jiro. Making Daru happy, making men happy, exactly. The Menchu Katsu at Kitchen Jiro is seriously the best.
Damn straight.
After finishing our meal, the two of us are walking side by side through an alley at night. Compared to my full stomach, the less said about the current state of my wallet, the better. Though I guess now's not the time to worry about the little things. After coming this far, I can only pray that things go well. Hey, passerby. I don't know who this is.
Okarine, did you say something?
No, I'm not a girl, you idiot. No, I've been quiet this whole time.
That's strange. I could have sworn I heard a voice just now.
Hey, passerby.
Oh, it's curious.
Oh, interesting. A strange fortune teller on the side of the road munches at us. This is funny. A veil covers her head completely, making it impossible to see her face.
Oh, hey, are you talking to us?
That's correct. Would you care to have your fortunes told?
Oh.
Huh, well, this is a first.
Oh, whatever. Let's just go.
Wait. Hey, wait. No, hold up, Daru. Daru attempts to just walk off, but I managed to stop him.
What's up, Okarine? I have work to do.
But this fortune telling is offering us an opportunity here. How about at least taking a look? That's right. Why else do you think I waited here over 10 minutes for you?
Hey, Okarine.
What is it?
Is it just me or is this fortune teller being a little too buddy-buddy with us?
No way. We've definitely never met her before, right? Yes, but of course. More importantly, how about it? Let's at least take her up on our offer. I'd be willing to make you your first time free, my lieges.
Lieges? Is she nobility or something? This is weird.
Don't sweat the details. Come on, let's have her tell our fortunes.
I'll pass. I don't believe in that sort of stuff. If you want to try so badly, do it yourself, Okarine. Oh, wait a second. If I remember correctly, at one point did you go on about how fortune tellers are all idiots?
Really? I don't ever recall saying anything like that.
Busted. No, I remember you totally did. You said it when Mayushi and Lukishi was talking about how fortune telling was popular at their school. Lukishi invited you to give it a try, and he started crying after you lectured him about it.
Yeah, maybe something like that did happen once. I'm a changed man. I don't believe that anymore. Oh, and also Mayuri said that this fortune teller has a great reputation.
Wait, for reals?
Yes, that's why I think it is a good chance to. You there, in the white robes. The fortune teller suddenly shouts at me. From what I see, your words and deeds appear to be rather abrasive. Did you by chance have a quarrel with the man next to you recently?
Whoa.
If you continue causing problems to those around you, you'll eventually end up alone. Specifically, there's a girl who should just return from living overseas. You should treat her better.
That's funny. Oh, wait a sec. Could she be talking about Makuseshi?
Sounds like it.
Oh, that's amazing. You can even see stuff like that?
I see all. So, would you like to... What's this? I can see something. You will experience a great shift in your love life soon.
My love life? Really?
Yes, let me see. The fortune teller awkwardly places her hand over the crystal ball. Great Scott!
What is it? Is it something bad?
In the next day or 2 or 3 days, you will have a fateful encounter. The location, I can't quite see it. It's near the ocean, a large building, a triangular shape.
A triangular shaped building near the ocean? Is that Kobiba?
Mary Ken.
Huh?
That's the key word. When you meet your fated partner, these are the words that will pass through your lips. Listen carefully. Mary Ken. Remember it well.
Oh, Mary Ken.
Why the heck did I agree to this? After walking down to the main street, I went back and found Kurisu grumbling to herself. I'm certainly nobody realised it, but the fortune teller earlier was actually Kurisu. I had her cosplay. I'm certain nobody realised it. You're full of it. I saw how excited you were when I asked you to cosplay yesterday. All you asked is whether I was interested in cosplay or not. When I finally showed up to see what you were getting at, you suddenly told me I needed to hide my face and pretend to be a fortune teller. Stop twisting things around. Oh, sounds like you were looking forward to cosplaying. What? That's not funny. Do I look like I had fun? Well, you are blushing, so she says. But when she arrived at the lab this evening, she seemed rather giddy. I won't press her too hard, though. She was a big help today. To be honest, Christina, I'm surprised you agreed to help me out, considering her attitude towards me the other day. Do you believe what I said? You mean the whole Amanis-san being Hashida's daughter thing? No way. You'd have to be an idiot to believe something like that. Then why? Well, after everything went down, I thought about it a little more. I felt like you had to have a reason for acting the way you did. Curse her. She knows me. And plus, you're not exactly the romantic type. You don't strike me as the type of person who'd work all that hard to break two people up. Is that a compliment or an insult? You tell me. For a fleeting moment, it sounds like Kurisu flashing me a sincere smile. Maybe it's just my imagination playing tricks on me. It's both, yeah. Anyways, what was that Mary Kin thing? Is that really what you wanted me to say? Yep, you nailed it. You're a proper weeb. Kurisu's expression suggests that she still doesn't understand what any of this is about. I don't blame her, but it's not like she should be any better informed if I gave her the whole story. Anyways, thanks for today. I'll use my amazing intellect to repay this debt one day. Hey, wait. What am I supposed to do with this outfit? Consider it a memento. You can wear it as much as you would like. Indulge yourself in the world of cosplay. Oh my god, if she wears it to Koimba with, like, and then be starring there, she's gonna know that, like, he got bamboozled. Oh, that's gonna get bad. I don't want it. Okay, never mind. That could have been funny, though. With everything there having wrapped up, I meet up with Suzuha. Well, the goods have changed hands. Yep, how'd it go for you? Perfect. I see. Do you think things will work out? Yeah, it'll be fine. He'll definitely come. At the end of the day, it's no more than a wishful thinking on my part. I recall my exchange with Dara right before we parted ways. But wow, a fateful encounter. You must be excited.
What are you talking about, Oku? Do you seriously believe what she was saying?
What? She's supposed to be super accurate. How she even knew about us?
Maybe, but that Murray Kyun thing was ridiculous. Nobody ever actually say that.
Yeah, but...
And I have Suzuha-tan, so who cares?
Oh, what's wrong? Nothing. More importantly, we've got an early day tomorrow. Get some sleep, got it? Okay. Will the goddess of fate smile upon us, or will she turn her back to our struggle? The hour of judgment is close at hand.
Pardon me.
What's going on? Can't we get this crowded? Suzu's first words upon arriving at the International Exhibition Center doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Everyone reacts that way the first time. I've come here a number of times with Mayuri, but I'm still surprised every time. Looks like this year's gonna be packed too. Well, it is a 3-day gathering of the otakuist among otaku from around the world. A festival by otaku for otaku. Comic Giga Market, known more commonly as Komima, is held twice a year for 3 days each, one during the summer and one during the winter. Apparently the summer event alone sees more than 500,000 visitors. How are we going to find Mum where there's so many people? Don't worry, there's a place called the Cosplay Square, and that's where we'll find the cosplayers. Really? Then if we go there, we can find her? Precisely. That being said, if she's part of a doujin circle or working as a cosplayer for a company store, that might not be the case. I keep this to myself, though. Hey, your mum's a cosplayer, Suzu-san. Well, yeah, I guess. Oh, wow, that's nice. I wonder if I can get my mum to cosplay too. You want your mum to cosplay? Oh, wait, that was her. You want your mum to cosplay? Yeah, then Mayushi can make costume outfits for her. I tried asking her once before, but she said no. You actually asked? What a weirdo. Normally people have to queue up in general admissions lines to get into Komima, but with the crowds being as bad as they are, we wouldn't be able to get in until afternoon, resulted in us potentially missing our chance to meet Amane Yuki. So we had Mayuri as someone who knows to procure exhibitor tickets for us. Problem solved. Actually, these tickets are only given to actual exhibitors, but considering the situation, I'm hoping they look the other way. Here it is, the holy grounds in which cosplayers show off their craft to the world. This is the Cosplay Square. Thanks for waiting, Ocarine. Upon hearing a familiar voice from behind, I turn around. Standing there is... Oh my god, it's Suzuha. And she looks weird, but still cute. Hey. I froze up the moment I see her. Is this really Suzuha? I've never worn something like this before. It's kind of embarrassing. She's wearing an extremely footy outfit with a checkered pattern on it. A far cry from the activewear she normally has on. What do you think? She's dressed up as Mei from Phantom Breaker. It's a super popular fighting game. To be honest, Mayushi's been working on this with Suzu-san in mind for a while now. Go on, Suzu-san, say it just like we practiced. Right. Candy, give me strength. Or something. Well, how do I look? Come on, Ocarine, don't just stare. Say something to her. Damn, you look fine. It's just like they say, anybody can look good in the right clothes. Yikes. What's that supposed to mean? It took a lot of work, the courage to wear this. You could at least compliment me a little. Suzu-san, when Ocarine acts like this, it's because he's being shy. Huh? Really? Nonsense, I'm not being shy about anything. Hibiki Euphonium. I feel like you would like that. I watched like a few episodes of it, and maybe I watched it all. I don't remember or if I watched it all, but I didn't like it. But a lot of people did. So yeah, I mean, you'd probably like it, to be honest. Nonsense. I'm not being shy about anything. Still loud. I mean, you'll probably like it. Candy, give me strength. I swear, I'm not. I shouldn't be. More importantly, did you get a reply from Daru? Suzuha quietly shakes her head. Last night and this morning, Suzuha emailed Daru to tell him that starting today she'd be cosplaying at Komima. Is it crunch time at work, or is he just pretending to have not read the emails? Either way, he hasn't replied. What do you mean he has work? Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fair.
May I take a photo of you?
Suzu-san, he's asking if he can take a photo. Huh? Me? Yeah, that's right. Everyone wants to take pictures of you. Everyone? What? Or where the heck did all these people come from? Of course she's shocked. While we were talking, a larger number of camera-equipped men had gathered around her. Suzuha gives me a concerned look. It's common courtesy to let people take photos here. But don't worry, I got it handled. Go get some pictures taken. Okay then.
Alright, please make a pose.
Pose? Susie-san, you just need to pose like that illustration I showed you earlier. Oh, that one. Like this? Cute.
Yeah, now please say your line.
It's time for my big transformation. Here goes Pion.
Whoa!
Wow, she even sounds like Maytan. Again, say it again. It's time for my big transformation. Here goes Pion. It doesn't seem like she's going anywhere for the time being, but there's no point in me getting wrapped up in this too. Everyone, please line up. And photos are 100 yen. But geez, I never expected a line like this. She really is a natural-born cosplayer. I might not have seen this coming, but that makes a little difference. I leave my way to take care of Suzuka and focus my attention on figuring out if Yuki is here or not. I'm interested to see if they're going to show Yuki in this, because I didn't think Yuki showed up until Steins Gate 0, and that came out like a fair few years after this, I think. So I'm interested to see if we're going to see her. I mean, there's a lot of story about her, so I feel like we will, but I don't think she makes her appearance on this, so I don't know. My legs feel heavy as we walk back to the station, Mum Spaghetti. In the end, Amane Yuki was nowhere to be found. I'm not sure if he simply missed her or she never showed up at all. Daru didn't come either. What a prick. Yuki, her mother, Yuki Amane. The lolly is Maho. Well, she's mentioned in the original Steins Gate, and then we see her in the OVA when he goes to America, and I think that's her, or is that a lookalike? No, it is her. Yeah, it is her, because he thinks it's Suzuha, but it's not, and it ends up being her mother. But they changed the design a little bit, but it's still pretty much the same. I mean, they still look pretty similar. So, but I don't know if they show it in this. So how was it, Susan? This was your big debut. I was super nervous at first, but once I got used to it, I had a blast. Right, I didn't have time to make more than one cosplay, but I'll make a bunch for Winter Komima. That way you can wear a different outfit every day. It'll be great. Winter, I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going to be alive by then, but looking forward to it, huh? On our way back, Mayuri tells us that she had some shopping she needs to do, so we part ways. Susan and I find ourselves back here. Did you have fun at your first Komima? Oh, sorry, I know it's not the time to be enjoying myself. Clearly, she's picked up on my tone of voice. Susan is apologetic. But it was funny, you know, thinking about how my mum did the same thing when she was young. And when I act like I'm having fun, I don't have to think about all the bad things happening. Susan gazes straight at the sunset. Not too long ago, when I looked at my hands, I could see them turning transparent. I got scared. No, does that mean that Susan's very existence is beginning to vanish? That was a dream I had. Oh, it was just a dream. Jeez, don't scare me like that. Sorry, I could have worded that better. But after having that dream, I couldn't stop picturing me vanishing into nothing. Susan, blown away by my own foolishness, how could she have possibly enjoyed herself? She could vanish into the void without a moment's warning. It could even happen tomorrow. There's just no way she'd be able to enjoy herself. Susan was simply forcing herself to have fun, nothing more, nothing less. There's something I wanted to ask you. What is it? Even if it's just for a little while, can you hold my hand? She extends her small hand out towards you. I was literally, like, 5 seconds ago, I was about to say, like, it's kind of weird that, like, they're not actually all that romantic. They just have, like, sort of a romantic tie to them, but it's not like Okabe's dating all of them, and then, like, literally just, like, hold my hand. I can tell that is trembling ever so slightly. I put my own hand over hers, almost as though I was confirming that Suzuha still exists. It's okay, we still have 2 days. Everything's going to be fine. Yeah. Suzuha grasps my hand tightly and nods. However, I'm sure even Suzuha realizes that my words are empty, no more than an attempt to give her peace of mind. Then, just as I expected, the next day, Yuki and Daru were nowhere to be found. Rip.
Poor Suzuha.
Over here, look this way, please. Big smile, please. Suzuha flashes the cameras a rigid smile. It's past 1 p.m. It's already been over 3 hours since Komima opened for its third and final day. Today's our last chance. If we can't get Daru and Amane Yuki to meet before the end of the day, this might be the end of the line for Suzuha. And yet, Suzuha still hasn't received any sort of reply from Daru. If you heard that ago, you like going to cosplay, wouldn't you normally want to see that? Not to mention, this is Daru we're talking about. There's zero chance that he isn't interested. We've even laid out other breadcrumbs too, yet here we are, no Daru in sight. Maybe he really doesn't intend on showing up. And what about Amane Yuki? I initially thought we might have just not noticed her, but if a total cosplay novice like Suzuha has a crowd like this, there's no way a popular cosplay like Amane Yuki wouldn't stand out a sore thumb. Is Amane Yuki just not coming? According to Suzuha, she's supposed to meet Daru for the first time here, which means... I suddenly realised a possibility I had overlooked. What if this is connected to the demo I sent earlier? Could I completely change the future? What if I created a future in which Amane Yuki and Daru never met? What if... I can feel a chill run down my spine. This music is not fitting at all. If that's the case, An email? I saw Hashida over the Tokyo big site station. He was carrying a bouquet of flowers and everything. Lol lol lol. He stood out like crazy. Lol 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 lol. What is it? This is stupid. It's stupidly obvious that she's an @channel user. She said lol 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 like crazy. Who cares about that? More importantly, Suzuha, Daru's here. Huh? Suzuha immediately runs over to me. I hear disgruntled voices coming from the camera, but I couldn't care less right now. Dad's here? Yeah, I just got an email from Kurisu. She spotted him at the station. It's probably better that I don't ask why Kurisu's here in the first place. So Daru-kun really did come? You knew he'd show up? Yesterday, Mayushi sent him a photo of Suzu-san's cosplay. I told him she's even cuter in person. Great work, Mayuri. I sent him a panty shot too. Daru. Mayuri, what are you doing? What should we do? First things first, we need to secure Daru. Got it. Hey, Okuri and Suzu-san, where are you going? We'll be back later. If you happen to see Daru, just grab him and make sure he doesn't go anywhere. There are only a few routes from the station to Big Side. We run towards the outside in an attempt to avoid the crowds. Excuse me, where are the cosplay changing rooms? Oh my god, this is her. Someone tries to ask us for directions along the way, but I don't have time to help. Sorry, I'm in a hurry right now. I'm looking for a cosplay. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's just, this is my first time coming to Komima, and I got separated from my friends. I don't know what to do. The woman herself who called out to me starts muttering to herself, but I don't have time to worry about her right now. I'm right here to find Daru. Oh, wait. Could I have sworn I've seen her somewhere before? I raised my voice, prompted Suzuha to turn around and look back at me. What's wrong? That was Amane Yuki. What? That woman just now. I knew I'd seen her somewhere before. She's Amane Yuki. You've got to be kidding me. You saw Mom? Where? She was just over... I turn around, but the waves of people have already moved along, and Yuki's nowhere to be found. Oh, wait, she was asking where the changing rooms were. The changing rooms? I'll take a look. I'll follow you too. Hey, Suzuha. Suzuha vanishes into the throngs of people before I can stop her. Tokyo Big Sight becomes almost impossibly crowded during Komima. I know this place like the back of my hands, but even I can get lost. Is she going to be okay? But there's no point in searching for Suzuha right now. I head out the building alone, looking for Daru. Surrounded by crowds of people going from the east wing to the west wing and vice versa, I keep pushing towards the exit. If Daru's here somewhere, he's probably following the crowds headed for the cosplay square. According to Kurisu's email, Daru was holding a large bouquet of flowers. Someone like that would normally stick out, but in a place like this, he's just going to blend in with all the colourful crowds of cosplayers. To make sure I don't miss him, I carefully scan everywhere I pass while making my way forward. I also tried calling Daru's cell phone, but he probably doesn't even notice his cell phone ringing right now. Excuse me, let me through, please! I stake my way through the sea of people. Time-wise, all the visitors in the standby line are being let in right now. This is when Komima is at its most crowded. People as far as the eye can see. I end up bumping into a number of folks. Clicking tongues, angry voices. I hear people in the distance shouting and telling me to run. Please, just let me go this one time! I finally make my way outside. And needless to say, it's packed out here too. Daru's... My phone's ringing. What is it? Did you find Yuki? Sorry, I couldn't find her. Oh, and I got lost. You got lost? Dumb woman. See, what did I say? I'm sorry, okay?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that this shit. I'll call you a bitch.
There's no point in crying over spilled milk. Just ask the staff for directions and head back to the cosplay square. Mayuri should still be there. Got it. How are things on your end? Nothing yet. Oh, there he is. Never mind. In the corner of my eye, I see a large frame pass by. It's Daru. I found him. I'll bring him over to you right away. I run off, hanging up without waiting for an answer. Daru! I loudly shout his name, but he continues to march along without so much as batting an eye. Perhaps he didn't hear me. Daru, can you hear me? Daru! After yelling his name several times, he finally stops walking and looks around. Daru, it's me! Over here! I'm over here! I wave my hands as I run towards him, Daru's eyes wide open as he finally realizes it was me shouting his name. Gosu was right, he's holding a large bouquet of flowers.
Oh, Kareem, what are you doing here?
What do you mean? I was trying to call you this whole time. Why didn't you answer?
You call me? Oh, look at that. Sorry, I didn't even notice.
Whatever, that doesn't matter anymore. What matters is that you come here with me.
Wait.
He tries to object, but it matters little. I drag Daru by the hand and start walking.
Oh, Kareem, what are you doing? I have something important to do right now. I'm trying to get laid.
This is even more important. Someone's very birth is on the line.
What? Is someone going into labor? You need a doctor, not me. Try yelling for a doctor. I've seen that work on TV before.
I don't mean it like that. Look, there's no time to explain. Just come with me to Cosplay Square.
The cosplay square?
There's someone you need to see.
You mean Suzuha-tan?
Perfect. Those flowers.
Perfect. Those flowers are... What?
Daru nearly begins to ramble again, but instead starts to scream as I walk faster, dragging him along.
Slow down.
We push down the path I came from, this time in the other direction.
Whoa.
Sorry, coming through.
Whoa, hey, you're walking too fast. Oh, wait.
It feels like there are even more people here now. Having to tow Daru around certainly isn't making this any easier.
Wait, we don't walk so fast.
Yes, we still have time left. I could probably afford to slow things down, but who knows when we might get our chance to fix things. I'm hardly in the mood to take a chill pill.
Can you at least let go of my hand? I'll follow you, I promise.
Fine, just don't lose sight of me. I let go of Daru's hand and pushes up against the waves of people. I look back to check on Daru every so often and we finally make it to our destination. Over here, Daru.
What?
I take a good look around the cosplay square. If I remember correctly, Amane Yuki was searching for the cosplay changing room. In that case, there's a good chance that she'll be heading here. She could be a
Okay, wait to her.
Susa sees me and runs over. I'm sorry, I can't find more. I see. However, I did manage to bring Daru. That's one half of the problem solved. Our chances for success are at least better than zero. Okabe, where's Dad? Daru's right over... When I look around, Daru is no longer behind me. Why that little... Did he get lost? Daru, where are you? Okabe, over here. I take a look and spot Daru about 10 meters behind me, lying prone on the concrete like a frog that's tried and failed to cross the street. He must have tipped and fallen. I start to make my way over. But then... wait. What's wrong? Oh my gosh, she's going to help him up. Look. Susa has pointed at something or someone. I follow her line of sight. Are you okay?
Huh?
Maybe they're not going to show her then. Standing over Daru is a young woman in a maid cosplay. Well, there's no mistaking it. She's a lot younger than she is in the photo, but that is undoubtedly Amane Yuki, Susa's mother. Yuki looks down at Daru and a concerned expression on her face. Daru looks up at Yuki, dazed and confused. The two of them continue gazing at each other for some time. It's as though the two of them are frozen in time. And then he's going to say,
Murray, kid.
Susa and I watch their fateful encounter in complete silence. Yuki is the first one to speak. Are you okay? Are you hurt?
No, I'm okay.
I see. Thank goodness. Yuki smiles like she doesn't have a worry in the world. Her smile really does resemble Susa's, though I suppose it's actually the opposite. Here, use this.
Oh?
She takes a handkerchief out of her pocket and Daru slowly reaches for it. His mouth starts opening and closing like he's trying to failing to form words.
Oh.
Hmm?
I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Murray, kid, will you marry me?
Jesus Christ. His grand proposal echoed throughout the venue. How did that work? In a sea of weebs, how did that work? With every step, sweat falls from my cheek. I make my way toward the destination, the heat bearing down on me. Why are we in the... city all of a sudden. The memory of Daru's embarrassing proposal at Korima still threatens my mind. Where am I headed, you ask? I do ask that, actually. Oh, to see the... Okay. Well, so she can go back and know that she will still be there. I climb the stairs to the 7th floor and then open the door connected to the rooftop. The sound of heavy iron creaking rings throughout the area, and the light of the sun turns my vision white. Huh? I knew it. I figured you'd be here. After my vision recovers, the first thing I see is Suza trying to climb into the time machine. It's 120 million years too soon for a lab man to leave without saying goodbye. Oh, good baby, Winter. Well, why are you here? You seemed way too cheerful at last night's banquet. I figured you would try to leave today. Well, what's that supposed to mean? How could you get that from me being cheerful? Bah! You shouldn't underestimate the great Holy Kyoma. Reading your thoughts is as simple as taking candy from a baby. Damn, I was hoping to leave without anyone noticing. She awkwardly scratches her head. Apparently that's a habit she picked up from her mother. Yikes. Oh, and speaking of last night, my dad officially dumped me. He dumped you? Yep, before the banquet, he stopped by my place out of nowhere. He was like, oh, sorry, there's another girl I love now. I want you to forget about me and find someone else. What a dick. Sheesh, that was really up his own ass, huh? I suppose that's better than him just laughing it off without, my bad, right? And hey, his misunderstanding is why things worked out with your mother, right? We should probably be grateful. Hey, I guess. Suha looks up at the blue sky. She's probably thinking about what happened to Komima.
I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Mary, Kieran, will you marry me?
Daru would then go on to present her with the bouquet he had brought with him. You know, the one that got him trampled and crushed on the way over. Oh my god. Yuki wasn't the only one frozen in shock. Everyone within 5 meters stopped moving. This goes without saying, but I'm fairly certain nobody watched them without having ever guessed that this was the first time meeting. The crowd watched with bated breath, waiting for her answer to his brave proposal. We had planned for this to happen, and we even were surprised. Susan and I could only watch in silence, waiting for the outcome. With all eyes on her, Yuki was completely still. But finally... You're really funny. Who are you cosplaying as? What guts! She was totally unshaken by what had just happened. She wore a huge smile on her face.
I'm not cosplaying, I'm serious. My heart skipped a beat when I saw you. Will you marry me?
This is kind of sudden. But hey, how about this? Let's start as friends.
Whoa, for real? Friend zone, oh my god.
Yeah, what's your name?
Hashino Taru, but everyone calls me Daru. What about you?
I'm Yuki. Nice to meet you, Daru-kun.
Pleasure is all mine. Yahoo, I felt real life angel at Komima. Yuki-chan is totes boy.
Stop it, that's embarrassing. Cute. Just thinking about what happened is giving me a headache. Why, it was cute. My mum's told me the story a bunch of times, but that was nothing like how I pictured it. They've been getting along swimmingly ever since then, so I doubt there's anything to be concerned about. The fact that Suzo still exists here now is proof of that. Did Daru and Yuki meet as a result of our meddling, or, as the attractive field theory suggests, were they destined to meet regardless of our actions? In the end, I have no answer to that question, but I honestly don't mind not knowing. Let's just say that this was the choice of Steins Gate. By the way, this was actually Yuki's Komima cosplay debut. Even with that being the case, she was showered with attention during the last few hours of the event. There's no doubt that she's going to become a famous cosplayer. Hell, there are already photos of her on the internet. You know, I never thought you'd leave so soon, and without so much as a goodbye, too. I'm sorry, I'm not sure I'd be able to go home if I hung out with you any longer. Why? Susan doesn't answer my question, she simply gives me a sad smile. Mom and Dad met and got married. It's been almost 19 years since I was born. I mean, yeah, that's a long time, but now that I'm actually here, I finally get it. That really is a long time. What are you talking about? Nothing, don't worry, I'm just talking to myself. Susan straightens herself out and faces me, signaling that she's done talking about it. Anyways, thanks for everything, Uncle Okun. Did I tell you to stop calling me that? By the way, I forgot to ask you, in the future, have you and I met? Yeah, it's a little late to be asking questions, but I can't help it, I'm curious. Yeah, we have, but it was only once, and I was super little back then. Super little at the time. I don't really remember much from back then. Only once? She's been calling me uncle this whole time, like we were close or something, so I figured we had met each other a bunch of times. Yep, you apparently get together with Dad a bunch. I wonder why you never come to see me. Maybe I'm still traumatized by the memory of you dragging me around. Oh, only if you knew. You big jerk. Her carefree smile doesn't resemble Daru in the least. Oh, right. Do you have anything else you want to ask before I leave about the future or something. Since you helped me out, I'll answer one question. Oh, well then. But I can't answer any questions about the time machine. Curses caught me in the act. Something I want to ask, but not about the time machine. Very well. In the future, do I bone my Yuri or Kursu? What am I doing? Who am I with? Oh, there are plenty of things I want to ask, but... No, never mind. I don't want to know. Are you sure? Yes. Knowing my own future would only take the fun out of it. I see. I guess you're right. Suzo looks at the time. This is it. Anyways, I'm gonna get going. Suzo extends her right hand to me. Don't forget me, okay? You're a lap, ma'am. I'll never forget you. I grasp her hand firmly. She suddenly gives me my hand a strong pull and... Oh. Oh, what? I can feel a soft sensation against my lips, only for a moment, but I know that it's a... Hey, that's just a little charm to make sure you don't forget about me. Anyways, this is for real now. Thanks, Okabe. Catch you later. Suzo climbs into the time machine without looking back even once. Then... Okay, I'll have a look in a minute. I think this is probably the end. Big teleport. With a thunderous roar, she vanishes to a time and place far, far away. A distant time, 26 years away. All I see before me is the blue sky. It's like that hunk of metal had never been here to begin with. Catch you later, eh? It'll be at least 7 years before I see her again, but after I do, I should keep from seeing her for a while. At the very least, not until the time comes when Suzu remembers the charm she left on my cheek. That one was like pretty silly, but kind of sweet. I don't know. It's definitely quiet. The endless blue sky stretches out before my very eyes. It's almost like everything had just been a dream. It's hard to believe that a time machine was sitting here until just a minute ago. She sure was a troublemaker to the very end. When will I be able to tell Daru and the others what happened today? Probably not for a long while, I imagine. I guess I'll just have to work Daru like a racehorse to make up for it. And with that, Operation Shomfun is complete. What a wild story. Suso came back to the past, had her own father fall in love with her, then helped to bring her parents together. It really is exactly like that one movie. How did that one end again? Oh, right, that was the sequel. After bringing his mother and father together, the hero safely returns to his own time. But right when he's starting to feel some peace of mind, nah, that'll never happen. There's no way something like that would. Oh my god. No, wait, what's gonna happen? I could have sworn I just... Oh, ah! I boom, and sound suddenly erupts in the air. In the area. Everything goes white. What just happened? No way. This couldn't possibly... Oh no, what is it? Oh no! Oh wait, this is the bad end. Oh no! My slowly vision returns to normal and... Oh dear god. Ah, good, you're here. I knew it. Whoa, the young version ain't too shabby either. Huh? Never mind. That's not the time for that. Not the time for that. You need to come with me right now. To where? The future's in big trouble. I need your help, Rin Rin. Huh? Rin Rin? What the fuck? Just hurry and get in. Oh, wait, let me ask you something. Looks like I'm here for yet another wild Suzuha ride, but you know what? I'm kind of okay with it. No waiting. Come on, we're going, Rin Rin. Why are you killing me, Rin Rin? What the fuck? Okay, that's so stupid. I thought it was gonna tie in. It's like Okabe, you need to stop World War III. It's like, wait, what? That was so stupid. Oh, I love it. That was cute. Yay. That was a lot less dark than the other Suzuha ending. Alright, that was perfect. I didn't want to do too long. That was 50 minutes. Alright, and then we've got 2 routes left. Is Lukako's and then the main route, which is Mayuri's, I believe. It makes sense that it was B. So, yes. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna leave it there because I'm sleepy and I need to get food on. Is anybody streaming? No, probably not, because nobody ever streams these games. Pardon me. No way, someone's streaming Clannad. Oh my god, they're Japanese, but let's stream it. Let's host them anyway. Maybe they speak English. You never know. There's actually someone. Holy shit. Alright, thanks for watching. Oh no, I haven't had. No! 15 seconds. Should I copy paste it to Discord?